Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be the narcissistic relationship. You gave it your all. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So the narcissistic relationship, it's over. Maybe it just ended, maybe it's about to end, but we know that it was a toxic relationship. And you are thinking to yourself, did I give everything to this relationship? I'm sure you did. I know that I did. The thing is this, is when you entered into the relationship with a narcissist, remember, this is virtually in any capacity. It could be anything. It can be familiar, brother, sister, mom, dad, neighbor, family member, relative, loved one, spouse, whomever. But you gave. And the reason you gave is because you're a kind-hearted, empathetic, beautiful, kind, loving, bright, shining light. You're an empath. And you care, and you want to do well on this planet, and you want to help contribute, and you want to help people. So getting back on track with this, with the relationship, you gave to a fault. I'm certain you did. I know I did. And what happens is there comes a breaking point. There really does. Either you will be discarded, or maybe you're one of the fortunate ones that ends the relationship yourself. But then as time passes and you understand that, wow, I was with a narcissist, or this person is a narcissist, and you understand these things and you educate yourself like we discuss on the channel frequently, and you become enlightened and empowered, awake, and you're aware that narcissism does exist on this planet, and it's insidious, it's disgusting, it's vile, it's something that you weren't taught in school, it's something that you have no idea about until you actually experience it. But when you get to that point and you put the pieces of the puzzle together, or you are just beginning to do so, there comes a time when you reflect and you think to yourself, did I do everything I possibly could? Was this my fault? Could I have done better? The answer to these questions are very simple. I'm certain you gave everything and more of yourself to the relationship and to that person. Why? Because again, you're on the channel and you're an empath, I'm certain, and you're kind and loving, and you don't want to see the relationship fail. You don't want to see the relationship end, and you worked on it so hard, tirelessly. You gave of your resources, your energy, your looks, your love, your finances, your circle of friends, all the things we talk about on the channel. You gave to a fault. The narcissist, what did they do? They took, and they took, and they took. And when they were done, they took more. When you had no more to offer, you were probably discarded. Or, like I mentioned previously in the video, maybe you said, I can't do this anymore, and I need to get out of this, which is beautiful. If you did that, you're so far ahead of most people. That's great. My point for this video, though, is did you give it your all? You did. I know you did. And why would you be thinking to yourself, why? Could I have done better? Was it my fault? Number one, it wasn't your fault. You were duped. You were tricked. You were led to believe that the person you fell in love with, or the person you were associated with, the narcissist, was genuine and authentic like you. They weren't, and they aren't. They wore a mask to fool you, to snare you in their web of deceit, lies, manipulation, and ultimately destruction. You had no idea what you were up against. You now are understanding a lot more. You're seeing clearly. You're seeing things for actually how they are. That on this planet, narcissism does exist. And as I mentioned, it's insidious. It's disgusting. But not everybody has your best interest at heart. So the next thing is, did you give? Think about that for a minute. Were there things that maybe you could have tried harder? You could have done more for the relationship to grow and to blossom? If you really want me to tell you, I will tell you right now. No, you could not have done any more. Why? I'll tell you why. Because the narcissist is never satiated. They're never satisfied. Their cup is never full. They are always on a constant quest for supply, whether it is or was from you, or is or was from the new supply, or whomever. You see, the narcissist doesn't think the way you think. They don't behave the way you behave. They are not a compassionate, kind, loving, beautiful, bright, shining light. They are the antithesis of that. They want to devour your goodness, your wholeness, your spirit, and yes, your soul. They want to decimate you. And you may say, Andrew, why would they want to do that? It's very clear. Because they want all the goodness and the wholeness and the bright, shining light that you offer. They don't have it. They want it for themselves. And when they do get that, and they do have a chance to destroy you, and sometimes they do destroy people, they say to themselves, look, I had this person, this bright shining light, this person with all the energy, all the beauty, the fortitude, the resilience, the insight, everything I had. And guess what I did? I destroyed them. I'm better than they are. That's what they think. Now, I'm not trying to get anybody off track. I'm trying to get anyone in a bad place. I'm letting you know that's how they see you. That's how they see things. They want to be better than you. And the more you give in any relationship with the narcissist, the more they will take, the more they will push your boundaries and the relationship to the brink of desperation. That's what happens. You see, the narcissist is never satisfied. Maybe let's take it's a 30-day period in a romantic relationship as an example. And let's say that you had 1 or 2 good days. Seriously, 1 or 2. And if you were in one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, then that's, let's say, 1 every 15 days. Was that a healthy relationship? No. And when you found yourself getting those 1 or 2 days that were good in the narcissistic romantic relationship, were you happy? Yeah, you were on cloud 9. You wanted it more. And then what happened the next day? Boom, exactly. Walking on eggshells, being stonewalled, invalidated, being feeling less than, or feeling less than. All the things the narcissist does. Why do you think they did that? Because they wanted you to give more. Just like in the beginning of this video, my question was, did you give it your all? You see, you did, and you were being led down a rabbit hole of destruction, manipulation, lies, deceit, and ultimately betrayal, by the narcissist. Because the narcissist did wear that mask. They did dupe you. They did fool you. They certainly fooled me. The thing is this, we were not aware back then that narcissism even existed, and we were working very, very hard on the relationship. And yes, I do mean working. That's not even counting all the things you put in front of yourself. In other words, you put the relationship, the narcissist, maybe family, extended family members, all these other things in front of yourself. And when you did that, what you did is you lost your sense of self. You lost your self-worth. You lost everything that you believe in. You really did. Ultimately, you lost your identity. And when you did that, that's when the narcissist had you officially. I'm not saying they didn't have you during the love bomb. I'm saying that's when they officially had you. And it's at this point when the narcissist says, wow, this one's really low on supply. Really low. Like I can just basically wag my finger and they'll do whatever I want to do. How do I know that? Because I experienced it for 6 years in my marriage. And as you're beaten down and broken down and decimated and you lose your sense of identity and you're constantly giving to appease the narcissist and to make sure the relationship is as level as possible, which we both know, it is impossible to have a level relationship with a narcissist. That's when the narcissist senses your expiration date is just about up. It's certainly time to groom a new supply or supplies for your replacement. Rinse, wash, repeat. That is what they do. That is what they're doing right now. And as you watch this video, again, I'm not trying to trigger anybody. I'm letting you know how it works with the narcissist. As you watch this video, the narcissist currently, somewhere on this planet, is again grooming the new supply or devaluing the new supply. And there's another new supply in the background. And why do I say that? I'll tell you why. Because both of those people and then the other new supplies that will come into the narcissist's existence, they also will give to a fault. They will give as much as they possibly can because they were duped and fooled by the narcissist, just like I was and just like you were. So to get back on track, did you give it your all? I'm certain you did. Think about your financial resources that were probably decimated. Think about the physical ailments or the physical injuries or things that you had to go through, like maybe loss of hair. Maybe you had a skin rash. I don't know. These things aren't a coincidence. They came from a narcissistic relationship. Believe me. Think about before you met the narcissist. Were you healthy? Were you financially stable? Did you have a good circle of friends? Did you have a good job? Were you respected in the community? Did you have a whole bunch going on? You did. Post-narcissistic relationship, now take a quick look, review at your situation. You probably don't have much money. Your looks and or health has taken a hit, and I'm hoping, my hope is you're improving sincerely. Sincerely. But your circle of friends has certainly dwindled. Your job, I can't comment on that. Hopefully you're still doing well. But my point is there's a huge before and after with a narcissistic relationship. And why did this happen? Because you gave it your all during the relationship. And notice this one. While you were giving it your all during the narcissistic relationship, of course, you did not know it was a narcissist you were with. But when you gave it your all, was the narcissist contributing? They weren't. What were they doing? That's right. They were making everything about themselves They were having rage fits, gaslighting you, stonewalling you, giving you the silent treatment, making you walk on eggshells, making you question yourself and reality. And they were taking the whole time. You see, you were caught in a web of manipulation. You were caught in the fog. You had no idea what was going on. What you did know is you were going to work as hard as you possibly could to make the relationship work. And guess what? There's no amount of hard work you could do to make any narcissistic relationship work, because they are all doomed to fail, one way or another. They sincerely are. The narcissist is never satisfied. Their cup is never full, like I mentioned before. They're always looking for a bright, shiny toy, something new. So when your love bomb stage ended, or let's say it's a coworker, and it's still love bomb, when the pleasantries are over and the narcissist begins to be a little more difficult and they're starting to devalue you, pay attention to those things. It's because your use has already been, you've been used up already by the narcissist. That's how these people work. So guys, giving it your all, before I close the video, I want to let you know, I'm certain you did give it your all. Number one, please, in any future relationship, maintain your boundaries, build your boundaries, have boundaries, understand that this cannot happen to us again. Number two, giving to a fault, you did that. I certainly did it. No longer will I do that. Now I'm not suggesting don't give and help people. I'm helping people right now by creating this video, and I will always help people. It's just that in my inner circle, you now have to prove yourself to become in my inner circle, and I suggest you do something like that. The last thing I'm going to tell you before I close the video out is you gave it everything you had, and I know you did. And evidence of that is never more clear than you being right here watching this video right now. You see, if you didn't give it your all, you probably would be out doing something else. But no, you took your time to watch this video to educate yourself and understand that yes, you're not alone. That yes, many of us did exactly what you did, and that yes, we won't let this happen again. So guys, I'm going to close the video. I hope you liked the video. I love doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. God bless you all. Namaste. Please be strong and understand this was not your fault. It won't happen again. And you gave it everything. Hold your head high and know that each and every day will get better. It will. It will. I love you all. God bless you. I'm going to shoot another video this afternoon. I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.